Terrence Crawford stops Errol Spence in the ninth round. What are your reactions to that? I know you had Terrence. I know you've been around him in the gym.
Yeah,
Um, but
yeah. I was
did you
telling people
expect
that.
that?
I was telling people it wasn't going the distance, and I was telling people I felt like Terrence could have stopped him. Was going to stop him late, but I felt like he could have stopped him early. For real, for real. I felt like he was just carrying him.
A lot of people are saying that right now. What round did you see that he was just carrying them and making it for people to say, "Hey,
Yeah,
let's make a good fight," because it was all this hype.
yeah.
So let me
I
just
feel like
carry him for a
around
little
like
bit.
5, 6. I feel like he could have got him up out of there.
Mm. Speak about a little bit about Terrence. That a lot of people, guys like Troy Isley, guys like my guy Truck Lorenzo Simpson, they sparred Terrence Crawford, and they said that he throws a lot of different combinations that most people really don't
Yeah, for
throw.
sure.
Is
And
that
you
true?
and you seen it when he was fighting Errol, just like how he like even like when he was placing the body shots, he'll start up top and then go down to the body and rip two mean body shots. And I seen Errol, he felt them like, and you could tell Errol really tough. He got dog in him because it was a lot of shots like that should have put him down in there, like body shots, head shots. But he stayed up and he kept fighting to the finish.
Like Terrence is a righty, and he's going in southpaw with that jab. So when people don't really
Yeah,
understand that, when you shooting that 2-1, that's unexpected. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? As
facts.
far as power is
That jab
concerned.
was like on point, and it was like real strong. He was like placing it at the right time, turning his knuckles over. So he definitely had like a great jab that night. That was probably like the best fight where he used his jab for real. For real.
Right. Um, just like, is there anything that you learned about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence in that fight that you didn't know?
Nah, not really. Nah, cause what I seen from Earl, I been knew he had in him. I been knew he had dog. I know he wasn't no quitter. I know he had a strong mentality. I just felt like Terrence Crawford just showed there was levels, and like I've been saying, he had more tools in his arsenal. He could do a whole lot more than Errol Spence. Errol Spence, you only going to get, you know what you're going to get with Errol Spence. You don't know what you're going to get from Terrence Crawford.
Facts, facts, facts. And in the same time, it's like, you know, you believe he carried him. I do too. And do you think he went all the way into his bag and he used every tool in that bag to be able to get the job done, or is there more
Now
that he
I feel
can
like,
display?
I feel like it's more he can display, but I also feel like in the fight, like it was times like where he was playing around. Like I don't know if people seen it, but I seen it. Like he was in there like really just having fun and playing around at a certain point in time. And you could tell, like I said, like he was really just carrying them. It was like around where, like later on, like he was just beating the shit out of him. Then like around later on, he wasn't throwing no punches for real. For real. He was just moving around and doing little foot movements and things that I seen. So he, I feel like in a rematch, it could either be worse, or Errol Spence could look at all his mistakes and come in there and correct it and make it a little tougher. I don't think it's going. I'm gonna lean towards the side it's gonna be worse though. That's what I'm gonna lean towards. I'm gonna lean towards that side.
That size
Nah,
could help
to
out in
the
his
side
favor, as you're
that
saying?
it could get worse for Errol in a rematch.
Mm. Yeah, I agree. I mean, my guy James Tony lights out. He told me that if they didn't stop it, he could have died in there.
Yeah, he was taking
It was really
punishment
that
like
bad.
crazy. Like the third round, fourth round, like you see his face start to change. It probably been earlier than that, like second or something. But you see his face start getting all bloody and red and everything like that. Like he was taking a lot of punches, and everything was landing flush, like clean. And then another thing, like Terrence Crawford know exactly where to place his shot, so it's not like he not just in there just throwing just to try to land. Like he know exactly where he want to hit you. Like he hit you in your temple, behind the ear, like right on your chin. So like everything he is calculated with him. Like it's not even just about the accuracy; it's about where he placing the shots.
Yep, that's a lot of people. They kind of overlook that when it comes to punching power and
But
getting becoming a
yeah, for
knockout
sure.
artist and stuff like that. Uh, you should have seen me, Raymond, bro. After round one, you see me on DraftKings placing like spending mad
Yeah,
money. Like I'm like, oh shoot, round nine, round eight, gonna be a knockout, and I just knockout was the odds was in his favor
yeah, he
already
was
in
hitting
round
away
one for
too
knockout.
flush, too clean early. He landed what 50% of his punches. Yeah,
It was
and then
bad. It
like
was
another
bad.
thing, like I seen the same Errol Spence from when I seen him fight Ugas. Like everything was wide, all his punches was wide, slow, and like his feet wasn't together. Like he don't bring his feet when he punch. So like that's why Errol Spence Terrence Crawford was able to make him pay on all his mistakes because he was reaching majority of his punches. He wasn't bringing his feet with him. So all Terrence Crawford had to do was step back and counter, or catch counter and come back with something fast. So
Mhm. But this
just
ain't
seen,
new. This is stuff that we've seen from Errol Spence. It's just when you're a fan of like if you're a fan of a certain fighter, you just want to look at the good things and you don't
right,
want to really.
right.
Some people don't even know what they're watching.
Yeah,
To be
and they
honest with
want to, make excuses or he don't look the same. But nah, he looked the same. It's just give Terrence Crawford his credit. He's just a bad motherfucker. You gotta give it to him.
you, and explain that to people too. Like you've been in the ring with guys that they said that they were
Yeah,
good, but then when you went into the ring with them, they look different.
facts. Yeah,
They
and
get lost in there. Really.
it's nothing to do with Errol Spence. Errol Spence went in there to do what he tried to do. It just Terrence Crawford was just on another level. He's just that good.